Welcome to our show, Feeling Great Again. I'm Rico, your host, and this is Susan, my co-host. And for the next 30 minutes, we're going to tell you the incredible story of my bioenergy bands and what they may do for you and your loved ones. But first, I've got to tell you this. I am not a doctor. I have never studied medicine. I don't prescribe drugs. And most importantly, I don't give out any medical advice. I'm just like you, an individual who's tried all the available possible alternatives to try to make our bodies recover and feel better. You've heard about copper bands, magnets, titanium, other bands being sold today. Each contain only one mineral. Each of these minerals are great minerals, but by themselves, they don't do much for the human body at all. They're isolated and independent. Our company's different. We've taken many minerals, combined them, and when combined, they produce what's called negative ions. Negative ions are carried by our red blood cells, which could allow them to work much more efficiently. When our blood cells are grouped together, this slows down circulation in your body. This could cause high blood pressure, strokes, aneurysms, heart attacks, and inflammation.
And thick, slow-moving blood contributes to chronic inflammation because your blood does not flow well, and oxygen has a tough time getting to your tissues. When our blood flows well, it reduces inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation is one of the biggest contributors to pain in the body, like back pain, knee pain, joint pain, arthritis, and other pains you may suffer from.
Negative ions may help reduce this pain because with less inflammation, you can have less pain in your body. And these theories are not new. They've been around for 1,000 years in Asia.
All you need to see are the thousands of products available for people like you and me in the stores and pharmacies that are used to help people feel good. From the patches to the pills, from the ointments to the pain relievers, all with the hope that they relieve pain and make you feel good again.
Susan, that's right. Consumers have so many possible options out there that it's almost mind-boggling. That's why I wear a Rico'S bioenergy band, an all-natural, homeopathic, holistic alternative, and why thousands of people just like you and I have turned to my bioenergy bands. I won't make any medical claims. I won't tell you that it can cure diseases. I will just offer you our Rico'S bioenergy band. If you don't see any difference, I'll give you 100% of your purchase price back.
And we'll explain in detail how these bands work. The concept behind them is simple. Medical journals have written about the way these bands work. And as Rico said, wristband technology has been used for years, and millions have used it to live pain-free.
You've all heard of positive ions. Positive ions come from the sun's UV rays. They come from air conditioners, computers, mobile phones, televisions, and other items that we use every single day. Electrical items produce positive ions in our daily life.
Negative ions are carried by your red blood cells. These negative ions increase our sense of feeling good by removing the harsh, debilitating effects of positive ions. So now, Rico, further explain the reasoning behind all this.
Susan, let's talk about pain. From the time we were children and we experience pain, we're trained to go to the doctor. If our bodies ache, we see a doctor. We have an accident, doctor. We don't feel well, we're conditioned to call a doctor. The doctor prescribes a pill or medicine, and we expect a miracle and the end of the pain. Some of these pills or medicines merely block the pain receptors in our brain. Hopefully, they relieve the pain and we feel great again until the pain possibly comes back, or you might even have to have a serious surgery. That's where my bioenergy bands come in.
So, Rico, how did you even discover or find out about these bands?
Well, Susan, it's a funny story. I was down in Florida. Some guy stopped me on the street. He says, "I've got something that's gonna make you stronger." I looked at him and I laughed and I said, "The only thing that's gonna make me stronger is more gym time, not your rubber bands." And then he proceeded to show me a little simple balance test, which of course I tried to beat for over 2 hours because I'm super skeptical. After that, I went ahead and purchased 4 bands because I have an L4 vertebrae and sciatic nerve pain that runs all the way down from my lower back to my heel. I was hoping for maybe 10% of the pain to be gone. Within 30 days, 80% of my back pain that I've had for 20 years was gone, and I felt great. Once negative ions reach our blood system, they increase levels of the mood chemical serotonin, which helps to relieve depression, stress, and boost our energy. Now again, I'm not a doctor. I don't wear a white coat. I don't operate a clinic. I'm like your neighbor or relative who happened to find something that worked to end my chronic pain and make me feel great, and I'm telling you about it. Throughout our show, We have testimonials from people who purchased my Rico's Bioenergy bands. They're not actors, they're not paid, they're not medical people, they're like family. And they wanted to tell their own personal story of what our bands did for them.
And right now, you can order Rico's Bioenergy Band by calling the number on the screen or going to our website, ricosbioenergy1.com. They're priced at just $69.99 plus shipping and handling. And every order comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not getting the results you want and need, just return for the full purchase price. I fully expect to hear back from you, not to return your bands, but to order more for your family members, or possibly even become a distributor.
Now we've given you some basic information about our bands. Let's go and hear some real life, real people's story of what our bands did for people just like you and I. Hi, I'm Rico with Rico's Bioenergy, and this young lady's been wearing my band. What's your name again, ma'am?
Jill Zupanzi.
Jill Zupanzi for
A week.
about a week now, and she just seen me at another gun show here, and so I asked her how the band was doing for her, and she's got something to say here. Go ahead.
Oh my God, it's wonderful. It has taken away pain. I've got rheumatoid arthritis real bad, and the next day I could tell I don't have pain in my arms and my legs. It just has taken it away. I'm not taking, I take Vicodin 3 or 4 times a day. I have not had any pain medicine at all. Not all week.
Awesome. Praise God. I think that's awesome.
Yes.
And so your rheumatoid arthritis feels a lot better, or is it?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm getting up and down out of the chair better. Every day
amazing.
my husband comes home and he's like, "Are you wearing your bracelet?" I haven't taken it off except the shower.
Hey, my name is Xander Crew. I own Zan Pickles children's books, zanpickles.com. I've been wearing Rico's Bioenergy bands. I've been looking for a way to help myself. I broke my leg 20 years ago playing ice hockey. I have a large plate and screws in my knee, and for about 20 years now I've been taking pain pills. It hasn't been going well for me. Over the years, before I discovered Rico's Bioenergy bands, I was looking at all the different the cheap ones. You know, I find different things in there. I'd never heard of this Rico's Bioenergy band before. Until when I discovered it, I realized the mistakes I've been trying. I've tried copper bands, worked a little bit. I've tried the magnetic bands. I've tried the titanium the necklaces like the baseball players wear. None of that worked for me. When I met Rico's son, Matt, in February here in St. Louis, Missouri, where I'm from, we were at an RV show, and he showed me this crazy band. I said, you know, I've seen those before, no thanks. And he said, no, this is the top version of that. This is the Rico's Bioenergy band, the one with the cross on it. I said, all right, I'll check it out. He showed me the balance test, and guys, I gotta tell you, it was amazing. Instantly, I was able to get my balance right back. I bought one right away from Matt, and then after a little while, I got an extra one because I just like to double things up. Ever since I bought the band in February, and here it is in July, I tell you what, I'm running again, my activity is way up, and I fully believe that it's due to Rico's Bioenergy bands. The instant I got Rico's Bioenergy band, no more pain problems. I don't take pain pills. My liver feels great now. My energy is up, everything's going great, and I owe it all to meeting Rico's son Matt, and the Rico's Bioenergy bands. That's the reason why I'm sitting here today. Guys, you should get one. I recommend them. You're gonna feel better.
Hi, I'm Rico with Rico's Bioenergy, and we're doing a show. Where are we at?
Butler.
In Butler, Missouri. It's about 5 hours or so away from St. Louis, where me and my son, Matthew, live at. And we've got a guy that's been wearing our, what was your name again, sir?
Ron Crust.
Ron Crust? Has
Yes.
been wearing our band for, what, an hour?
About an hour.
Okay, and let me just back up so we can see your whole body and your cane and everything here. Now let me tell us a little bit about what you've noticed here, Ron, in the last hour with my band. And that was a spill. But go ahead, Ron.
I've had it on approximately an hour, and I got up to walk. The last time I walked, I couldn't walk around the gun show because my legs hurt so bad.
Right.
And I got up to see if I actually got to see if this thing was going to work.
Right.
And I walked around this. My legs are tingling. They feel completely different. The muscles in my left, I've been walking on bone to bone, both knees.
Wow.
And the muscles, it pulls muscles in the calf of my leg and the thighs, that's gone. I don't have any pull muscle.
I'm telling you, within 3 days later, my shoulder stopped hurting, my elbow stopped hurting. I tried wraps from Walgreens, compression fittings, nothing worked. I tried it all. Now I got 2 bands from Rico's Bioenergy. I'm telling you, it's been 3 months now. I have no pain. My workouts are the best they've been, and I can honestly say it works for me. Told them about my wife. She's got chronic back pain at leave, ibuprofen every morning. I said, here, Rico said, try this. It worked for me. Try it. Best thing you do is just put it on, leave it on. Let's see what happens. Within a week, she swore to God, she was afraid to tell me, but yes, it's working for her. So ever since then, her back's been fine.
Matthew with Rico's Bioenergy, and I just wanted to go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
I'm Nicole.
This is Michael.
Okay.
Hey, Joe. Basically, here's what I'm going to do. They came up and they bought a band from us, I guess it was, 24 hours ago, something like that, right about that? Yeah. They're going to give you a little bit, tell you a little bit about what it's done for them and in the short period of time that they've been wearing it. So, go ahead.
About 12 hours after wearing the band, I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and I have not seen my ankle in over 6 years.
Okay,
I've had 2 surgeries. It's been about this. I swear to God, it's like this every time. If I'm on it for more than 8 hours, it's awful in pain.
Terrible.
12 hours later, it was just smaller.
And how long did it take you to notice a difference?
It's just overnight. I went to bed, and because I bought it at night, come here, bought it, and this was after he showed the demonstration the next day. I was like, well, let me try it. And then I had put it on, went to bed, woke up the next morning, and I had an ankle again.
now I want you to just be honest real quick. I mean, did you actually believe this at first, or?
I'd seen him. He'd done the demonstration to him. He didn't do it to me, and I was like, well, a little bit skeptical. We've done bike.
Kind of hard to believe, isn't it?
Right. We've done bike for like 10 years. So I've seen this for like 3 years now. I've been contemplating it. I read the pamphlet. I was like, well, what can it hurt?
That's awesome.
So
It didn't hurt nothing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
A walk. We actually got to enjoy a downtown walk of about 4 hours of just walking around town.
And usually
chilling around town with my wife instead of being, she can't move, nothing like that. She's a little bit more active now. I'm sure after 30 days it's going to be a lot better. So. And
then even more, another thing that's really exciting here too is that now you're interested in possibly marketing my product also?
Yes, 100%. I think I could take this out on the East Coast, east of the Mississippi. I do all the major cities, and discoverthedinosaurs.com will see Rico's energy coming through.
My name is Gary Shear. I'm a farmer from Illinois, Southern Illinois, and I have been wearing the band for about 2.5 years, March, or this past March. And before that, in February, I'd had surgery on my knee. I'd had torn meniscus, okay? And I had been having problems with my knee, and after I got a hold of the bands, I have had a lot better. Rico's Bioenergy band had a lot better results. Didn't have the pain, the aches and pains. I had a shoulder I couldn't even sleep on before. I'd gone to the doctor, and he said, well, we could put a cortisone shot in there, and I really did not want to do that. And since I'd had the bands on, Rico's Bioenergy bands, I have not had the issue with that shoulder.
Hi, I'm Rico with Rico's Bioenergy. We're here today to introduce you to an awesome product and my family. We're a family-oriented company. This is my oldest son, Matthew, and also my best distributor. And this is my second oldest, Nelson, and my third one, Luke. Come on in, buddy. And not only do I market a product, but my whole family wears the product, including my extended family. Guys, why don't you all show them your bands here? Here's the only way you can lose with our company. Our bands work no matter whether you're 5 or 95. Every single blood cell in your body is able to work more efficiently. So the only way you can really lose with our company is by not giving it a shot. We have a 100% money-back guarantee on the purchase price. Call the number on the bottom of the screen or go to the website. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Feeling Great Again. I'm Susan, and I'm here with Rico, the owner of Rico's Bioenergy Bands. Rico, we just heard some stories from real people and their stories of what Rico's Bioenergy Bands did for them. We want the viewers to understand that we make no medical claims. We just tell the story of how our bands work. We're not doctors. We don't claim to cure diseases. We're only here to let people like you and me understand what these bands may do and how they've changed people's lives.
That's right, Susan. And our bands are based on the practice of homeopathic or holistic healing. Now, this isn't new. It's not some secret new discovery. Negative ion technology has been around for a long time. Major university studies have proven that it works, including a study done by Columbia University and the Asian Medical Journal. But again, I want the viewers to understand that I've used these bands. Thousands have used these bands. And while people have seen dramatic results, we can't make any medical claims about our bands. But we can tell you that if you call the number on the screen and order via phone, or if you go to our website, Rico'sbioenergy1.com, and order from there, and you don't see results, we'll refund you 100% of your purchase price. But there's more to this incredible healing. We mentioned a study done by a major university that stated that negative ions can help people with winter or chronic depression as much as antidepressants. Hundreds, if not thousands, of research studies worldwide concur that negative ions are beneficial to the human health and well-being. In Europe, negative ion generators are used in hospitals for their beneficial impact on patients' health and healing rates.
And now, with Rico'S bioenergy bands, we take the concept of negative ions to a whole other level. Let's first talk about positive ions. They are atoms or molecules missing one or more electrons, and they're harmful to human health. Negative ions are carried by red blood cells. They increase your sense of well-being and mental clarity, and they remove the bad effects of positive ions.
A major internet site reported that negative ions increase the levels of the mood chemical serotonin that helps alleviate depression, stress, and even boosts a person's energy level. Do we make these claims about Rico'S bioenergy bands by law? We can't. So we give you an offer to see what our bands may do.
Now, it's risk-free and a money-back guarantee of your purchase price. Order them now online at Rico'sbioenergy1.com or order by calling the phone number on the screen. There you'll find our exclusive bands at the introductory price of only $69.99 plus shipping, with discounts available for buying more than one. It's simple, and it could change your life. And on our show, we don't pay any expensive professional athletes or celebrities, no paid testimonials, no outrageous claims as to what our band does.
So call the number on the screen or go to my website, Rico'sbioenergy1.com.
They're priced at just $69.99 plus shipping and handling, and every order comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not getting the results you want and need, just return for the full purchase price. I fully expect to hear back from you, not to return your bands, but to order more for your family members.
You've seen some very personal and emotional stories about how our bands work for others. Let's go see some other people's stories about what these bands did for people just like you and I.
Hi guys, Dr. Chris McCluskey here with Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, Illinois. You know, my passion and purpose in life is to help as many people as possible live as high a quality of life as possible while minimizing the use of drugs and surgery. So we've been blessed to develop one of the busiest family-based wellness centers in the United States. And we're equally as blessed to be introduced to Rico'S bioenergy bands by Matthew. You know, we just randomly met him at a trade show. I was next door at a seminar and our paths crossed, and we knew immediately like that we had a lot in common. He shared Rico'S bioenergy band with me. In my profession, my job is to research products for people. I had researched many products in the same industry, and none of them compared to what I found with Rico'S bioenergy bands. Not only the technology behind the band, but the measurable results that we see when we put the bands on people. So we're seeing older people being able to work in the yard longer, lift heavier objects, have more stamina, more balance. We're seeing middle-aged people spend more time with their families and not as much trouble picking up their kids and rolling around on the floor. Our younger athletes, it's incredible, they've all purchased these bands, and every single time we see a measurable result and an increased quality of life. So we highly encourage and recommend Rico'S bioenergy bands.
Almost a year ago, I met Rico at my gym, and he did a little test in the locker room at the gym using the bioenergy bands, and it was kind of hard to believe at first. I've known about negative ion technology, and I've seen like negative ion transmitters and things like that, so I knew it was a thing. And I tried the band out just to see what it would do. And I was pretty amazed because I tried it, and that winter, I didn't have any kind of seasonal affective disorder. I didn't have any kind of like depression that I would usually have associated with winter. And little aches and pains that I would have. Not that I had anything tremendous, but like shoulder pain, knee pain, it all went away. And so, I can only attribute that to the bioenergy band. And it was really great. And after a while, I let my sister try one on because I wanted someone else to say, hey, is this working? Because it was kind of hard to believe. And she tried it and wouldn't give it back. So then I had to buy another of Rico'S bioenergy bands for her so that she had one, and she swears by it. She used to have chronic back pain and all sorts of joint pain, jaw pain and stuff like that, and that's all dissipated now. And she's actually telling me that she lost hers for a couple days and wasn't wearing it, and her back pain came back, and then when she found it again, it just went away. I would definitely recommend Rico'S bioenergy bands, whether you're suffering from some type of chronic pain, joint pain, mental fatigue, stress levels, anything like that, circulatory issues. I feel like it helps with circulation. I would recommend it for any of that. It just provides that extra boost that you need to aid in recovery, to help mental acuity, to help stress levels, to help with minor aches and pains and joint pain. And like I said, I'm a competitive bodybuilder. I work out all the time, and I have no joint pain since I've started wearing these bands.
My energy level has went up immensely. I used to feel a little more lethargic and tired, and I don't feel that anymore. I feel like I can accomplish a lot more during the days. So I used to play sports a lot when I was younger, and since then I had on my left knee major injury, and I needed an MRI, and ever since I got my bracelet, I'm not going to have my MRI anymore. I don't feel the pain anymore. I don't have actually the bruising anymore. So I feel much better, and it's great. My whole body feels better. I don't have the aches and pains from doing Pilates or anything else I'm doing on a regular basis. So I feel great. Ever since I got this band, my aches and pains have stopped. I have much more energy. I feel 100% better mentally. It makes me feel like a whole new person. It really does. I love it, and I will wear it, and I won't ever take it off.
When I stopped and talked to Rico, I thought, right, whatever. But then he had all the other bands with his band and proved to me how the other bands did not work. And then I put your band on, and it did work. Right. So I've had this band on since last year, Rat Run, 2012, and now it's 2013, and I have not taken it off. And I've had a broken neck and a broken back, a lot of metal in my neck, a lot of aches and pains, and they have all vanished. I feel great, feel wonderful. The band really did help me tremendously. Like I said, I have not taken it off in a year.
And you said I'm Rico with Rico'S bioenergy, and you've had that for about a year?
A year.
A year exactly, because I met you here, right?
That's right. You met me here, 2012, on the motorcycle rally.
Awesome.
And I wanted to come back and tell you. I was hoping you were here because I wanted to come back and tell you.
That's awesome.
I have not taken it off, and it works.
When I wear Rico'S bioenergy bands, I have less trouble, less complications, and it's better. For me, I'm not taking them off. Rico'S bioenergy bands, I get through my whole day better. I have more energy. I'm able to sustain things and do things that I can't do or don't feel like I can do at 66 years old.
Hi, my name is Matthew with Rico'S bioenergy, and I just met this gentleman here, and he's going to introduce himself and tell you a little bit about his story.
Hi, my name is Richard, and I was telling Matthew that I said in 7 years I hadn't been able to raise my arm up over my head without assistance from the other arm. I said, but now I can raise my arm, I can swing it with no pain. This is remarkable. I'd advise you to try this.
Welcome back to Rico'S bioenergy bands and feeling great again. Rico, you told me you do a test to show the effects your bands have on people. You call it the balance test?
Absolutely, Susan. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you something that's so cool that within 4 seconds, it's going to absolutely amaze you. What I want you to do is go ahead and put your feet together for me. Okay. Put your hands like this, and then I want you just to kind of stand like a soldier. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to apply just a little bit of pressure right here. And this part of my hand is going to stay right next to her leg, so you know that I'm not pulling out this way one time and pushing down one time. Okay. So I want you just to resist. Are you ready?
Yes.
You're sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you fall over pretty easily, right? No, of course, your feet are together, and anybody's gonna fall over really easily because your feet are together. I'm gonna take this Rico'S Bioenergy wristband, set it right here on your shoulder. I'm gonna push straight down again. I want you just to resist the exact same way. You ready? Resist. Is that crazy or what? Now try it again without it, just in case you weren't ready for it the first time, Susan. Okay. Ready?
That is crazy.
Okay, and I could do this test 1,000 times, and I know at home it's going to be really difficult for you to comprehend how this works, but once you have one of our bands, you can actually go ahead, take the band, and do the same test. I don't care if they're 5 years old or 80 years old. It works on 100% of the population, doesn't matter who you are.
That's amazing.
Now that you know that my bands do work, I'm going to tell you how and why they work. You've all heard about copper bands, magnets, titanium, there's even tungsten. That's 4 different minerals. And they're always isolated, by the way. It's either a copper band or a magnet band, and they're all great minerals, but by themselves, they don't do much for your body at all. Matter of fact, having a copper band would be no different than taping a penny to your wrist. Our bands have many minerals that are combined. When combined, they create what's called negative ions. Negative ions actually go all the way down to your blood cells. Before you touch a Rico'S Bioenergy band, your blood cells want to kind of clump together. Just from everyday items that we use, cell phone use, electronics, they cause your red blood cells to want to clump together. That causes high blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes, aneurysms, inflammation. Inflammation being the worst of these. Inflammation is even the start of cancer at a cellular level. Now, the second you touch our band, your red blood cells take on a natural negative charge from the negative ions. It causes them to separate. It increases your blood circulation, reduces inflammation in all your joints. So if you have any back pain, knee pain, joint pain, arthritis, migraines, carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, the list goes on and on. The reason why it does is because 95% of the pain in your body is caused from inflammation. If you take away the inflammation, then you take away the pain. All we do here at Rico'S Bioenergy is offer you an all-natural alternative. Now, negative ion technology is nothing new. It's been around for 1,000 years in Asia. It's just that the difference in Asian doctors and American doctors is huge. In Asia, 90% of the doctors practice what's called homeopathic or holistic healing. It's all about your own body's natural electrical meridians. And guess what? It works. The only way that you can lose is by not trying our product, because we have 100% money back guarantee on your purchase price. Now, I do fully expect to hear from you. The reason being is because you're going to have amazing results with our products. And because you have amazing results, everybody around you is going to want our products also. And you can call and get the same price as always. As far as once you start ordering bands from us, you're locked in at the same price forever. So if you want to get one for your mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, daughter, whatever, you're locked in at the same price. And the greatest part about our company is that we're always looking for new distributors. Our company has grown from 0 to over 250 distributors in 38 states and 9 countries in a very short period of time. And we're always looking for new, exciting people to help us grow and help people. It's not about the money for us, it's about helping people. Last thing I want to say is God bless you and your family.